Hey there guys and gals, this is Barbie Figueroa with Rise Marketing and Design.com, and thank you so much for watching my video. Well, today's video is going to be very different than most of the videos on my YouTube channel, and I'm super duper excited to share it with you. So many of you know that I am a part of an amazing digital marketing software platform called Builderall, and recently I was asked to be on the live Builderall show where I was able to discuss women in digital marketing, and I am so grateful and excited because I was able to share the screen with my dear friend who I love so much, Shelly Turner. So our awesome host, Brad, he sat with us for about 35 minutes discussing, how we got into digital marketing and how we got into the tech world and how even as moms, we've managed to be able to build a business from home. So I'm so excited to share this with you. So that's what today's video is going to be all about. So if you want to go ahead and check that out, make sure to keep on watching, and after you're done with the video, after you're watching the video, if you are not inside of Builderall and you would like to be a part of Builderall and lock arms with my team, Team Rise, and you want to learn how to start building your business from home as a woman in digital marketing or as a father, dad, whatever, in digital marketing. You just want to learn how to leverage the Builderall platform in order to create your own little digital marketing empire online using our amazing software. Then make sure to look right below this video, check out the 7-day free trial link, get started with a 7-day free trial, and consider locking arms with me and my team. And also make sure to subscribe to Builderall's channel so you can check out their Builderall live every day at 4 p.m. I will have that linked down for you below as well. And we have some really cool people that we interview on there, just giving you tons of value and sharing a lot of awesome tips and knowledge as it relates to digital marketing. So with that being said, if you want to check out our interview with me and Shelly Turner and Brad McMyer from Builderall, then keep on watching.
All right, it is Wednesday, April 17th, and welcome to another edition of Builderall Live. This is show number 8. Today's topic will be all about ladies in tech. At Builderall, we truly support and celebrate women entrepreneurial ecosystem, innovative women executives who are now super tech savvy. And today we're super excited to have on the program Barbie Figueroa, Shelly Turner. These two individuals are tech savvy, and so excited to have them on the show. All right, so without further ado, there's so much to talk about. I want to bring these ladies in. First and foremost, let me bring the one and only to the show first. Barbie, what's going on, girl?
Hello! I am so excited to be here, Brad and Shelly. Oh my gosh, so cool. What are we, episode 8? Super exciting.
Episode 8, and we couldn't have done it without you today. We're super excited that you're on the program, and we cannot wait to hear what you have to say. It's going to be super amazing.
Brad, first of all, thank you so much, and thank you for everything you're doing for Builderall with Builderall. I love your energy and what you're doing for the brand. You know, we were talking about this off air. What you're doing for the brand is really, positioning us for long-term growth, for, people to see this as the quality product that it is, and we're just really grateful to have you with us. So you're doing an awesome job.
Thank you so much. I could have not done this without Eric Salgado, Shelly Turner, Alvaro, Barbie, the great ambassador that you are for the brand. And it's teamwork makes the dream work. It's a team effort. I'm definitely not alone in this, and we're on our way. Now, bringing into the program, she is back. All right. Oh my God, she is everywhere. Shelly, what's going on, girl?
Yay! It's so nice to be here again. Thank you so much, Brad. I feel like I'm a rock star. This is so exciting.
You are a rock star.
You are.
You guys are too funny.
Hey guys, look, a lot of people know this. Like Sherry's everywhere on the internet. Just so you know, today she's booked for like 5 different shows in the evening time.
It's exciting though.
She got podcast 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm like, what are you doing tonight? She's like, well, I got about five podcasts to be on. I'm like, what?
But it's so exciting. Think about it. I get to promote Builderall and talk about this fantastic platform and get people interested in something that I love. So it's not hard at all. It's actually really, really easy, and it's super fun.
Super amazing, and congrats on your success. All right, so let's go back to Barbie. I got a few questions. Let's start, and these are general questions, ladies, and you could answer how you want to answer. So how, let me go here. Let me just go back here. So Barbie, let's start with you, right? How did you get started in tech, and what are some of the personal experiences that have influenced you to think about digital marketing, and how have that motivate you?
To be honest, I got into tech. It was a complete accident. Okay. Well, my husband is a tech guy. Actually, he does computers, networks, things like that. So I kind of like seen him, build his business and do his thing, right? But I've been like on the side just doing my own thing. What was my driving, motivating factor to actually get into tech was 2 things, okay? The first thing was that I wanted to be a present stay-at-home mom for my children. And I saw the internet as a way to facilitate that, okay? The second thing, which is something that a lot of people don't believe about me, but I swear it's true, okay, is that I'm an introvert. And I'm a high energy introvert, but I am terrible at direct selling. So I saw tech as a way to not have to be so bold with selling, because I could use videos, I could use sales funnels, which Builderall helps me build every day. Thank you, Builderall. So I use those mechanisms in my business so that I don't have to be this pushy, icky salesperson. And so in that process of creating those systems, it's a win-win for me, because as I create those systems, they allow me to create a business that also allows me to have a life. So I can create these systems, through tech, through funnels and digital marketing. And because they continue to work for me, Brad, I'm able to be a present mom. So
That is amazing. Such an amazing work that you have done. You are one of Builderall's top affiliate and ambassador, just letting the world know. And how long you been using Builderall?
My 1-year anniversary was March 4th. To March 2018 was the day that my life changed forever, if I'm being 100% honest. It's been Builderall. What I thought was just a tool is so much more than that for me. It was a way to get me out of this grind, this constant month-to-month client grind that I was on as I was doing web design and funnel building for clients. Love my clients, nothing wrong with working with clients, love them all. But if you don't know my story, I got hit by a hurricane in 2017 at the tail end. It was like October, September, around there. And our income kind of like came to a halt because I had no other clients in the pipeline. And so I was like, I need to find something that is going to create residual income, but not just anything. Like, I've done all types of different things, Brad and Shelly. I've done business opportunities. I've done all that stuff. But I was like, this time, whatever it is, it has to be in my wheelhouse of strengths. It has to be something that I'm good at, something I'm passionate about. And I was like, I was asking for a really tall order. And then the hurricane hit. And I was just like, man, what am I going to do? And then Builderall crossed my path. And I looked at the tool. And I was like, oh my gosh, it sounds too good to be true. Like, forget about it. Like, this can't be as good as it is. And I took the trial. And on day 3, I was like, sign me up. I'm gonna run hard, because this is it for me, And I've just been running hard ever since. And I just love it so much. And I've never been successful at anything ever, which is weird, right? Like how did I get here? You know, like, but I just love it so much. I love the people I work with. I love the ability to help people. And BuilderAll, it's just more than a tool. It's a community. It's a family. I love it so much. You know,
that's such an incredible journey. Wow, I'm actually speechless.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right, so Shelly, how did you get into tech, girl?
Oh my gosh. Actually, I've been in tech all my life. When I was 16 years old, I actually used to teach computer classes in high school to the adults. So, you know, and I started on the little Tandy computers, right? So way back when I was teaching computers, and I've been kind of dabbling in that ever since, even though maybe the path took me a little bit away from technology. I always ended up roping technology back in. So even when I was a high school biology teacher, right? How much technology do you think is in that class? Well, I integrated a ton. I actually wrote grants and got Kindles inside the classroom. I got a voting system inside the classroom. I had really neat projectors and all kinds of cool stuff that went with the projectors. I videotaped all of my lessons in the high school biology class. So I very rarely had to stand up and lecture. I actually just had them watch the lectures on Kindles and then kind of followed up with them. So they were actually in charge of their own learning by deciding if they got it or did they have to go back and watch that lecture again, which is really different for a high school biology class, right? It's usually all about the person standing up in front. But I have this philosophy of I really don't want to be the sage on the stage. I like the position of guide on the side. And now I've taken that kind of into biology or into BuilderAll with me. And so all that experience and all that knowledge that I gained from my children, which is funny because I was supposed to be their teacher, but they taught me. And I was able to bring that into BuilderAll and actually continue on with that, not being the sage on the stage, or sage on the stage, but the guide on the side. And now I absolutely love all the technology stuff that I get to do. And it's funny because I have lots and lots of certifications. I have like every single letter after my name. I've got Microsoft certifications, Cisco certifications, networking certifications. I have a bachelor's degree in information technology. I have a master's degree in business, and I'm a dissertation away from finishing my doctorate. I've got all that stuff, but none of it matters because I'm telling you, the one thing that made me what I am today is those 9th and 10th graders learning how to be that guide on the side. And I'm so thankful that I get to do that now and take my technology knowledge that I know and be that guide on the side with people in BuilderAll. It just makes me so thankful that I found this company, for sure.
That's amazing. What advice would you have for someone looking to grow their career in digital marketing, Shelly?
Oh gosh, just get in there and do it. There's so many things to do and there's lots and lots of shiny objects, that's for sure. And BuilderAll's full of shiny objects. So my advice would be get in there and start learning. And then when you spend some time learning what's out there, pick something and focus. Pick something and focus because it's so easy to stay unfocused because there, again, so many shiny objects, especially in BuilderAll. But with BuilderAll, spend a little time learning what all it can do. We've got lots of videos out there for the tools. Look at those tools, see what they can do, see what resonates with you. Is it the social proof app? Is it building websites? Is it building courses? Is it doing webinars? Is it doing summits for other people to do webinars? I mean, there's so many different directions you can go. So kind of look at it, spend some time, see what everything is, and then pick one and run with it. And you will never look back because BuilderAll has amazing tools. I can't imagine anybody that looks at all the tools, then they pick one and they focus, and they're like, yep, nope, I'm leaving BuilderAll. I will never understand it. Never, ever.
Barbie, what advice would you give?
You know, I have to agree with Shelly. Like, get in there and find a tool that you resonate with. I also think it's important to remember why you started. Like, what is your motivating factor for being in Builderall? For me, I wanted leverage and I wanted to make sales even when I wasn't at my computer, right? And in order to do that, I needed to create systems. So what I did was I latched on to funnels, because funnels is that bridge that helps me build a business that allows me to have a life and make sales when I'm not at my computer, right? And then what goes in funnels? Okay, well, the social proof tool. I love the social proof tool. I'm starting to use that video wrapper tool like crazy. I love it. It's so much fun. And like I told you before, I'm terrible at direct selling, but I'm good at selling without selling, if you want to put it that way. Like you're selling in a more roundabout way, like in a more just authentic, relaxed, hey, you know, we're in this together kind of way. So what I do is I use that wrapper tool where I typically would not, like, I'm really nervous about Facebook. Okay, let me just put it right out there. I'm more of a YouTuber because it's more like, for introverts, it's more like intimate. But when I'm on Facebook, I feel like I'm like in a crowd. You know what I mean? So what I do is I film a little 2-minute video, right? And I put it in the video wrapper, and then I put it on my Facebook timeline, and I let the video sell for me so that I don't have to. You know what I mean? So I use tools based on my personality, you know what I mean? And on my passions and what my ultimate goal and purpose is. So some people may not even want to show their face on camera, and they just want to make money without having to sponsor anybody or build a team. Well, then go to the e-commerce tool. We have that. You know what I mean? Do retail. So there's something for everyone. It's a matter of knowing who you are, knowing what your purpose is, knowing what your ultimate goal is, and then finding that tool. And like Shelly says, focus and run with that tool.
Yep.
What do you believe that young women need to know, hear, or see to consider digital marketing as a career option?
Do you want me to go first?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, if I had to talk to the me of 23 years ago, because I'm like in my late 40s, I would say, what do you want your life to look like in 20 years? How do you see yourself? Do you see yourself clocking in 9 to 5 for the rest of your life? Not that there's anything wrong with that, but if that's not for you, right, then what is your other option, right? How do you see your future? Do you see yourself as, you know, being present for your kids, or having flexibility to travel? And if you do, and there's fork in the road, and you have to choose this path right here that keeps you kind of, like Shelly was saying, you know, when we were offline, you know, she had her strengths and her gifts and her talents, but she was kind of like stuck in the classroom, right? It wasn't until she became a digital marketer that she had the creative freedom to do what was just pure and total Shelly, you know? And so I get to be pure and total Barbie because of digital marketing, you know, because we have that the creative ability mixed with the tech, you know, allows us to just be ourselves. So I would say, where do you see yourself 20 years from now? You know, do you see yourself stuck, or do you want to have creative freedom? Do you want to make money in your sleep? Do you want to be home with your kids and be a present mom and wife? If you do, start learning digital marketing. Period. End of story.
That's a great answer. Shelly, what's your take on that?
I just don't think I can answer. I could answer it any better, because she just nailed it on the head. I remember, I'm 54, so it was like 35 years ago for me. But I remember thinking that I was going to be locked into being, I'm female, right? So I was locked into being a secretary or locked into cooking. And guess what? I'm a horrible secretary, and I can't cook worth a flying flip. So it's either that or stay home and take care of the kids. And my brain just couldn't deal with that. It could not deal with that, because why would I want to stay home and take care of the kids? Not that I didn't love my kids, and I did that when they were little. I absolutely did that when they were little and loved it. I loved the time with my kids. But there was always that desire in me to really flourish and get all these things bouncing around in my head out and take action and do them. So I couldn't ever see me being happy in any kind of 9 to 5 job. And like Barbie said, there's nothing wrong with it. There's people that do the 9 to 5 and they're secretaries and they're cooks and they love that and they're good at that and that's their passion. But it wasn't mine. Technology has always been my passion. And then I learned later in life that teaching was definitely my passion. So to be able to put those two together with that freedom that Barbie talked about, that I can just let my brain explode with ideas. And with that comes risk, right? Because anytime you do that kind of stuff, it has a high potential of going and blowing up. But the reality is, even if it does, that failure doesn't make me a failure. It just puts me one step closer to a big success. And the bigger the failure, the bigger the success. So it's coming. So that idea of getting to just explode and move and groove and do whatever my brain can imagine with technology. You just said 10 years ago, Brad, that and Barbie, 10 years ago, that I'd have been doing virtual reality on YouTube, I'd have giggled. I'd have went, what? Nuh-uh. And now, oh my gosh, I can't wait to get to do the new virtual reality series and just explode with ideas on what I can do with it. And that is that creative part. So if you're the type of person that's ready to bust out and go, digital marketing is the place to do it.
And guys, if you haven't seen the Builderall Virtual Diva yet, log into YouTube right after the show and watch the first episode of Shelly's new series, the Builderall Virtual Diva. It's amazing. It's for all age groups, moms out there that want to learn about technology and Builderall in general. You can watch it with your kids. And you know what's great? Like if you're a mom and you're doing Builderall and you're creating all these amazing websites and advancing your small business forward and brand, your kids are going to see you doing this, and then eventually they will get into the brand. And I think animation, everyone learns differently, so that's why it's so important to have a show like the Builderall Virtual Diva. Now, Shelly, I want to stay with you for one more second. Let me ask you, speaking about success, what was your biggest success and your biggest learning opportunity?
I think success is all relative, right? And I was actually talking earlier on our Wednesday morning training that we had to celebrate little bitty successes. Sometimes it's so easy when you start a business that when you start, like you sign on the dotted line and say, here's my tax ID, here's my whatever, I'm starting a business, right? The first thing you think is, I'm going to make $1 million. And sometimes that success point is so far away that it's so hard to do. That's a big, big, big bite that we forget to enjoy those little successes. So I actually shared a few of them today. One of the, I've never been a clothing hound. And one of the things I got to do just recently was go and get a specific designer's clothing. I'd always loved Calvin Klein clothing. And every time I'd see Calvin Klein clothing, I'd be like, I'm going to own a Calvin Klein dress someday. And I went and got an entire Calvin Klein outfit. And that just the fact that I could go do that. And it was a goal of mine that I wanted to do. It wasn't that I wanted to be a millionaire, although I'll be happy to be a millionaire. But to get to buy those clothes, to me, that was a point of success, even though it may not be anything that anybody else wants. They're like, Calvin Klein, are you serious? He's terrible. Well, Shelly really likes Calvin Klein. So when I got to buy that outfit, that was a point of success for me. Another point of success was I'm not a huge fan of like big, expensive cars. So I have a little bitty Mazda Miata MX-5. It's like that little. And it's a little two-seater, and you can just zippity zip all around in it, and the top goes down. So I'm like super cool when I got my sunglasses on and the top's down. Oh my gosh. But I'll tell you, a point of success was when I got to go into the dealership and say, I want this on it, I want that on it, I want this feature and that feature, and I want this color, and I want this type of seats. And I told them exactly what I wanted. Up until that point, I'd been a soccer mom, right? So the kind of thing I had was the van, and that van was whatever we could afford, right? So to get to do that was a point of success for me. So I think it's really important to identify those small successes and then work from there and build the bigger goals and reach that bigger success. And all along the way, give yourself a yay you. I say yay me a lot. I mean, it's not that I'm trying to like toot my own horn. It's that when you, I think Gabriel earlier when we had our live, he said you have those downs and you have those ups. And sometimes in the downs, you're like, I'm terrible. I hate this. I'm terrible. Well, just as much as you do that, when you get up, you got to be like, all right, I did it. Yay, me. And it kind of evens out everything. So as down as you are about yourself when you're in the valley, you need to be just as up about yourself when you're on the mountain. So it evens out and you can keep going, right? So I think it's important to do a couple of pats on your back, not to say that your ego should be so big that everybody hates you. It's just that you have to remind yourself that you are achieving successes, because there's not anybody out there that's going to run to you and say, congratulations on getting that Calvin Klein outfit.
Absolutely. And just the momentum alone, I think small victories are a must, right? And you just keep growing and growing and getting these small victories in it because it creates momentum. It's like that snowball coming down the hill. And all of a sudden you're like a freight train, like just running really fast. I mean, look at Barbie's success with Builderall, and look where she's at. Look what she's created. Now she's at the peak of the mountain. Everyone is saying, girl, how did you get up there? And how can we do the same thing as you? But they don't see the beginning of her journey. And what she just said, we got hit with a hurricane. It was a really hard time. And imagine the state of her mind when that happened. So Barbie, going to you, what was your biggest success and your biggest learning opportunity?
Okay, well, my biggest success, okay, was two things actually. Was when there was complete congruency in what I was doing. And what I mean by that is I was in the right place at the right time with the right company, surrounded by the right people, doing the right kind of work. I was in my strengths, my gifts, my talents, and it was just in complete and total flow. It's like when a tuning fork hits the right frequency, the right note, and it's just everything is like, yes. That to me was one sign of success for me inside of Builderall. Okay. The second thing, I'm not gonna lie, I've always dreamt of making sleep money. I ain't gonna lie. Okay. And that is my dream ever since I was a web designer, was how can I make money even when I'm not on my computer? Okay. And so I want to thank whoever was the genius who programmed ka-ching into the commission structure inside of Builderall, because there have been many times where it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I forgot to turn my computer off and I hear ka-ching, ka-ching. I'm like, thank you. This is what I've been working for. Thank you.
Amazing.
And that is what I've been working so hard for so many years. How can I be a present mom? How can I make money without always having to be chained to my computer? You know, how can I build this business without having a life? And finally, it happened. And it's just, I'm so grateful. Sometimes there's no words because it's just like, I'm so freaking grateful. So that has been like the two major indicators of success, you know, and of course, not worrying about money so much. It's great. It's wonderful. But like Shelly says, there's a lot that goes into getting there. And so here's another secret that I want to tell everybody. Okay. It's not as difficult as you think. It really boils down to doing something you love, getting focused on like one tool, one path, one focus, one vision, and just being consistent, and you will eventually get there. That is all that I did in my Barbie way, because Shelly did it in Shelly's way. I'm doing it in my way. You can do it in your way, and there's room for everyone. You know what I mean? So it's not this unattainable, oh my God, Barbie and Shelly, they're like the top affiliates and this and that. No. I'm just a mom that when I turn off this camera, I'm going to go downstairs and feed the dog. I'm just a normal person, right? And anyone can really do it if you set your mind and your heart to it. Because I think that's a lot of what makes Builder. That's the engine behind Builder. That this company has heart.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
those things together, and just you can't go wrong. You know.
And also your authenticity, right? Like you just said, I'm a real person. I'm a mom. I have dogs. I have kids, and I have like stuff that I do on this, that in my full day. And Builderall is just a side thing that I do. But you were so successful at it, and now everyone wants to be the next Barbie, right? And that's amazing. And I hope you have so much success in this company. And come out with a masterclass, girl. Come out there and start putting your products out. I think you're going to do tremendously well.
I would love to. Thank you so much. I believe in the company. I believe in the mission. I believe in the vision. And Shelly has said this before. I am here till the wheels fall off, and we're going to ride that roller coaster, girl. Okay. And keep on going. I love the company. And my hope is that at some point, everybody really, truly connects to Builderall, not in just the tool level, but also that we have something super duper special here. And I know it sounds cheesy, but we really do. We have such a great community with so much heart. And you don't even have to be like this top producer to get somebody's attention. If you love this product, you have a platform here. You have a place to grow. And everyone has a place to grow in Builderall, and that's what I love about it.
100%.
Totally agree.
All right, so let's go to the chat. We have to go to the chat, and let's see what people are saying, okay? So let me go there right now. And, okay, so let me look at that. Shelly Turner rocks. Hi, gang. Hello, Barbie. That's from Brian Perryman. Saying hello, Barbie. My IT guy, Rob. Shelly Turner rocks. From Mexico, that is Tony Echeverria. Congrats to all the Builderall ladies. New office, Shelly. Do you have a new office there, Shelly?
It's actually not new, but I will tell you that how funny it is. If you look over to the side, there's a container right here. And I was doing VR about last week. And you can't see what's in the room when you're doing VR. So in that container, I didn't see it, of course, and went to move over to the side in the VR space and fell right into the container. So.
Oh my God. Ladies, so Chaz Thomas saying Shelly is a rock star. And then he also says, Chaz Thomas also said Barbie too.
Woo! You betcha.
A lot of love in the air there. Ladies in tech, you rock, Shelly. I love your boot camps and training. That's from Barbara Schultz.
Woo-hoo.
Douglas from Venezuela. He said, let me go. I'm only here for Barbie. Douglas from Venezuela.
Love you, Doug.
He's a super fan. I'm only here for Barbie. Michael Kalisperos. Hey, all. I like Shelly, too. And that's coming from Douglas. All right, so he said that about you as well, Shelly.
I love Shelly, by the way. Let the record show. I love this woman.
This Reese saying, amazing mom. Hi, everyone. Women powerhouse. So Michael Kalisperos said, women powerhouse, 3 of the most beautiful women of the human beings are on the planet are both of you ladies.
Thank you, Michael.
Wow.
That's very nice.
Builderall Rockstar saying, is there ladies in tech is working in Orlando? Okay, are there ladies in tech working in the Orlando office? Yes, there's plenty of ladies at the headquarters in Orlando working in tech. Yes. It says, we have only seen men and 2 now. Well, let me tell you, man, I could have brought at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 women out of the support system. They have their own business with Builderall as well. I could have brought the financial person that pays you, and she was out there busy, making sure you get paid, but I didn't want to bring her out of the office. Yeah, there's tremendous women out there in the Builderall headquarters in tech. But I had to choose like my 2 favorites, okay? All right. So,
Barbie, be honored. We're in such a great group. Wow. I'm feeling the love for sure. And let me tell you, Barbie is an exceptional individual. You know, there are times that when you get to watch somebody like Barbie experience the success that she's experiencing, there is so much love and excitement for her because she's a very good person. And we love watching that happen in Builderall. Those good people that you want them to experience success. You know, sometimes you see good people that never get to really flourish and get to experience all those good things in life. And to get to see that with Barbie, she's honestly a good person, and that is just such a blessing to get to see it.
I love you. Thank you.
I love you.
All right, ladies. So we got to close the program. I love to keep this going, and it's such a love fest. This is so awesome. But the show has to come to an end, and I just want to thank everyone out there that tuned into this program about ladies in tech. I think we're onto something here. We should do a ladies in tech every week, maybe every one, you know, like ladies night, Wednesday night, every Wednesday night, like ladies in tech.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
We'll work on that. And so everyone, make sure you tune in every single weekday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. It's Builderall Live, and we come to you really with a lot of information about the Builderall brand. And last question, ladies, and both of you are going to be able to take the floor on this one. How would you, how would you introduce Builderall to a young lady that's out there? Maybe she's on the fence. Should I go into tech? Should I do digital marketing? Should I use Builderall? Like, what would you say, Barbie? Let's start with you.
What would I say to that girl? Girl, don't think about it so much. Just try something new.
That's exactly it.
Yeah, we have so much fun here in Builderall. If you want to be part of a fun community, learn a lot of cool things. And if you want a lot of, you know, ka-chings, and not only that, but make an impact and help people. If that is something that's important to you, like paying things forward, the joy that I get, it's like Shelly said, when she sees someone that she's taught and then see the result of that teaching, it's like my heart sings. It's like, I want to help that person even more. You know what I mean? So If you're a person that loves to help people, and most women are very nurturing, okay? So then this is a great place to be, because as you build your teams and as you sign up people into Builderall and teach them how to use Builderall, you're going to just create community, and you're going to be able to give back. You're going to be able to serve. It's just amazing. So don't think about it too much, girl. Just get in and just do it.
How about you, Shelly?
I totally agree. Barbie, I couldn't have said it any better. I would do the same thing. It'd be like, oh my gosh, seriously, are you thinking about this? I'm signing you up. We're signing you up. You're getting signed up. Let's do this. Because the potential is unlimited, right? And everybody has a flipping talent. Everybody has a talent. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't matter what your talent is, even if it's underwater basket weaving. Oh my gosh, you can do that in Builderall. You can do a course. You can do anything. You can build a website. You can do a webinar. I mean, oh my gosh, just on underwater basket weaving. So you women out there, especially the young women that are digital natives, you guys can do this. It's just a matter of hovering over everything to find out what's there, find out where you resonate, where you can focus, and bam, hit it hard. And you'll probably pass Barbie and I in just a matter of time, because you're the digital native. You can do this better than Barbie and I. We are not the digital natives like the young ones are. So don't think about it. Don't hem-haw around about it. Just get in there and do it and knock our socks off.
That's amazing. Couldn't have said it better. And for those out there that are doing research on builderall.com, now go back to those that introduce you to the brand and sign up. Get involved. There's so many things going on. Builderall 3.0, 4th of July weekend, and we dropped the new version, and it's going to be a monster. It's going to be great. So it's going to be and continue to be a tremendous year for this brand. We'll see you all tomorrow. Builderall Live, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.